Right now, we are in Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir, and Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has arrived at this village where a massive cloud burst occurred. We will talk to him. Dr. Singh, what we are witnessing around us are the scenes of devastation, destruction, and death. We understand that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah are personally monitoring the situation. Relief and rescue efforts are on. But what else is government going to do to provide relief to the affected people here in this village?
No, I think as you have been witness since yesterday night, government is very forthcoming in providing every kind of relief. As you said, Prime Minister Modi is personally monitoring it. Soon after he received the information yesterday, he also tweeted. Then after that, he received a detailed brief about the situation. Today also, he spoken to the Chief Minister, he spoken to the Lieutenant Governor. And as I said, unfortunately for all of us, this was a natural calamity coupled with natural constraints. You had such heavy rains and the inclement weather. The air operations had to be suspended. So even today at this moment, midnight when we are talking, there are 2 helicopters with equipment waiting at Udhampur to take off. But the weather is not permitting them. But I must appreciate the paramilitary, the military forces, the kind of perseverance and consistency which they swung into action. Overnight, all the machinery was transported over here through vehicles. Both the Indian Army, the Air Force, the CRPF, the Jammu Kashmir Police, of course, the Director General Police is himself camping personally over here. And but still we have, just where we are standing, we have maybe hundreds of such people still buried in this debris.
What is the death toll?
Officially, it has been so far identified to be 53, and some of the very critical ones have been shifted to Government Medical College Jammu, where of course I'll be going after I leave this place. They are also about 53, and those who are more serious will be shifted out. And I think more than that also, of course, the people over here are also very cooperative. In fact, they were the first who swung into action. In fact, I also received the first message from the local MLA, who also happens to be the leader of opposition, Shri Sunil Sharma. And then only, in fact, I could share with the administration in Delhi, and all the media also got an inkling of it. So, but for us who have been attached with this place, it's also disheartening to see that for us this was a very holy shrine, and we had always held this grievance before 2014, before Prime Minister Modi came in, that this had been neglected because of the discriminatory politics. We didn't even have the basic amenities like drinking water, like electricity, not even toilets. And road, of course, no question. It was only after 2014 we had toilet complexes constructed, we had a solar plant over here, electricity round the clock, we had water connections, and then we also had this road. In fact, this road which has gone washed off was constructed only, got complete only this year, and there was a new motorable bridge over here which was waiting inauguration, which has also got washed off. So it's quite, and in fact that is also the reason why the number of pilgrims got enhanced several times. It went up. It saw a sudden surge several times. And this, I also personally believe that this was also a weekend, long weekend, and that's why I think there was a relatively higher number of pilgrims. And even at this spot, when this disaster happened, or the calamity happened, there were about 1,500 to 2,000 pilgrims. Some of them dining over here because it was around noon. Some of them just taking off for the second leg of the pilgrim, and so on and so forth.
Sir, it's being feared that a large number of people may be still trapped in the debris, in the rubble. Do we have any number of people who are still missing?
Yes, even where you are standing right now, just there you have this rubble, where, because this is the place where they were actually having their lunch, and this place is still not been fully cleared. Of course, the work is going on day and night. Today, even the BRO has been brought into function because they have certain equipments which is more capable of clearing of debris during the construction, road construction projects, etc. So that is also being pressed into action.
Dr. Singh, the priority for the Modi government as well as for the JNK administration is to trace the people who are still missing and to provide best medical care to the people who are injured. But in the longer run, is the government considering to announce a financial package for this area?
No, of course, there's no reservation on the part of the government, and Prime Minister himself has made it very clear that all kind of assistance and all kind of rehabilitation measures will also be taken, and that is precisely what he has also assured the UT government.
Sir, before arriving here in Kishtwar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to you, I think, on couple of occasions. What has been his message to you?
No, I think his message to all the people over here, you see, you should remember that Prime Minister Modi has always given a very high priority to Jammu and Kashmir. And I don't know how many people recall that soon after he became Prime Minister in 2014, there was a massive flood in Kashmir Valley, wherein the entire city of Srinagar was underwater. And Prime Minister Modi spent his first Deepavali after becoming Prime Minister, not in his residence, but among the flood victims in Srinagar. And you can understand what is the importance of the first Deepavali in the Indian society.
Sir, can we expect visit of Union Home Minister or Prime Minister once this rescue operation is over?
No, let's see, because right now I think the weather is and the conditions are not very compatible for VVIP visits. Even I started off soon after the Independence Day program was over at the Red Fort. The Prime Minister's address had finished, and I arrived here only by midnight now. So, given the kind of conditions, I think right now, but all of us are over here. So, and the entire administration, I think nothing is left to be done.
Sir, I will just ask this question to you again. Do we have any number of the people who are still missing?
Can't say, but because many of them have also unfortunately gone washed off. You can't exactly pinpoint number. Maybe around 200 under this rubble over here. And since I said there were about 2,000 at one point of time when this happened, at the single very moment. So can't actually keep account of how many got washed out or washed away. So it's been unfortunate. It's very difficult to pinpoint numbers. I think it's a calamity of a scale which was never witnessed in this part of the country. And considering the cloudbursts which have happened recently in Himachal Pradesh and in Uttarakhand. Incidentally, I was in Himachal the same day, Shimla, when that cloudburst. I think this is of a much, much greater proportion.
Dr. Singh, many thanks for speaking to India Today. So that was Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh speaking exclusively to India Today. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Kishtwar in Jammu and Kashmir for India Today.